Okay, guys. So 1.17 snapshot is out, which means we can play 1.17. Basically, right now they haven't added any of like the cool mobs, like the warden or the goat, but they have added plenty of new stuff. So let's look into it. First thing is the spyglass. It's not really that useful, but I suppose it is kind of useful because you can't see the render distance, but you can like see, because like that cow I can barely see, but now it's more in detail, so I suppose it's kind of useful. It doesn't improve your render distance, but if you want to see details on like a small block, this is how to do it. So, the crafting recipe for this spyglass is 1 amethyst shard and 2 copper ingots, as we can see here. If you place them like this, boom, we get ourselves a spyglass. So, we'll put that one in there. The next thing we have is bundles. So, you probably guys already know that, but we have a bundle. So, bundles are useful. How you can craft them is with 5 rabbit hide and 2 string, which is a really weird recipe. Rabbit hides are weird to get. Not weird. Rabbit hides are hard to get, but I suppose it could be worth it. It's more efficient than a shelter. Oh, come on! That's what happens when you get the crafting recipe wrong. Well, we were, correct me, 6 rabbit hides placed like this, with 2 string, and makes us a bundle. You can place bundles in other bundles, which is very weird. But a bundle used for, see, we have all of these stuff, right? Let's break this chest, get all of them. Your inventory will be pretty clogged up. So what you can do is you can take this bundle and right click it over all of them, and it'll act like it's holding stuff. So it can hold up to a stack. So it can hold 1 non-stackable item, but if they're all stackable items, it can hold them. So as you see here, we have all of these stuff in our bundle. And if you want to, you can just right click it, and all of that stuff is out. So let's place all of these back in a chest, which is really slow actually, but here we have popped chorus fruit. So to make popped chorus fruit, you're going to need to place chorus fruit in a furnace, and as you see, if we wait, it's going to smelt that out, and here we have it, a popped chorus fruit. They're completely unedible, but one thing you can do with them is you can craft these purple blocks, which is very, very useful. And another thing they added in this update is candles, which is another light source, which is really interesting. So you have all of these different variations of candles, and how you're going to make one is you can put this in your crafting inventory, and you have the candle, and you can dye a candle blue, or any other dye with any dye. So boom, as you see, it's on fire. So basically, now you have a nice little candle. And if you're wondering how to make these, you just take a honeycomb and a string, and boom, you have a candle. And you can place multiple on one block, up to 4, and you have this. Pretty nice. And another thing they added is, look, a cauldron with lava. If you go inside, you'll take damage, but see? A cauldron filled with lava. This was originally on the Bedrock version, but now they added it to Java, so it's kind of nice. Next, we have tinted glass. And tinted glass seems just like black stained glass. What's the big idea here? So, basically, tinted glass is not supposed to let any light through. So, let me build a small house with this.
One eternity later.
So, we've got our building right here. And one thing you might pay attention to is it looks normal. But once you drop inside, it's not pitch black, but it's certainly darker. And as you see, it doesn't affect like normal glass. You can put loads of. Oh gosh. I am going to turn my hostile creatures way down. And my blocks. And my friendly creatures. And my environment. And literally everything. But, as you see here, I'm gonna quickly step outside. But this can be used for stuff like mob farms. So, you can have see-through mob farms. The mobs will still spawn. As you see, they're not burning. But I should prove they still can spawn. So basically what I'm going to do is turn it to night, but first I've got to get rid of all of these zombies, so let's give them some help. Get all of that XP. And do /time set midnight / difficulty hard. And now mobs should start spawning everywhere. Which is not the case. I do not know why it's not happening instantly. But guys, for this one you're going to have to just trust me. This actually does work. That's the point of this tinted glass. So I don't know why it wasn't working perfectly there, but sometimes stuff can work against you. Next we have a very big thing. It's called copper. Copper can be mined with stone, iron, diamond, and netherite pickaxe, and it looks like this. It's a very, very nice looking block, so boom. And if we got a load of copper ore, if we start smelting it, and we go all the way down here where the blast furnace is working, and maybe go down a little bit more, we're getting some copper ingots. And the way that works is we smelt it and we get copper ingots. So that's pretty nice. So let's take our copper ingots, and we need 9 of them to make a copper block. So one thing we're going to do right now is we can just wait. This is actually pretty fast. Let's wait for one more. And then, yeah. So now, since we have 9 of these, we can make ourselves a copper block. I can't reach the crafting table. But you just go like this. And a copper block. Which is pretty nice. And one more thing. Well, let's just set the time today. But if we take some honeycomb and then we combine it with the copper block, we will get waxed copper. And the thing with waxed copper is that it doesn't turn green. Like as you see, if I go to the copper, after time it starts to weather, which means to turn green. This will never turn green. So, which I suppose is a very good thing. And you can also take, where is it? You know what? I'll just leave it. But basically you can craft it into all sorts of things, like stairs, cut, basically all of this stuff. So I think you guys understand that. Next we have these, which are really interesting because these are part of the geodes. Block amethysts. They make a lovely sound. I don't know if you can hear, so I'll turn my volume up. But just listen to it. It is amazing. And if you walk on it, I don't know if you guys can hear that. It is just so interesting. I love that sound. But basically, it'll spawn one of these will spawn like maybe like this. And then between this, we'll have some of this calcite. Okay, guys, I am not sure what happened, but my recording just stopped for some reason. But we also have the tough, which is on the outside. That's basically what I wanted to tell you. But now we have this called NMS clusters. We also have medium buds and small. So if I go into survival right now, and if I break down, I will get some shards. This fortune tree, oh my. I actually just blew up, guys. That creeper decided to blow me up. I forgot I was in survival mode. But, as you see, there's, I'll place a small one down. And let me place the rest I have. If you break one regularly with a pickaxe. So let me get a pickaxe. You will get 4 shards, but there's a chance to get more with fortune tree, as you see. I got 4, yeah. But there is a chance to get more. I got 0 from there. 0 from there and 0 from here. So it's only the large ones which will give you the stuff. But there's a chance to give you more if you yeah, basically use it a fortune pickaxe. Or at least that's what I believe. So let's take our fortune pickaxe. I can't even talk, guys, but let's take our fortune pickaxe along with us and let's go with the supposedly final thing which I'm going to show you guys. We can now waterlog rails, which is pretty cool. So you can make maybe like roller coasters. Like, look here. We can go down with this and then it'll splash into water. And we'll continue going underwater, but it's like very slow. After that, basically, I set up this little Trink minecart ride. So if we pop in and move on, as you see, we're traveling underwater. With the use of all of these powered rails, we are able to generate enough power to actually make it through. Otherwise, this would be very hard and very difficult. But, as you see, we are going in and we go through this hole. And we are on underground. Where to? I'll never tell unless I tell. I'm like, I'll never tell unless I tell. But, as we see right here, we are inside a... Hello, creeper. Oh, come on, I didn't do it. Well, how are all of you guys coming here? Let me take care of them real quick. But basically, this is what a geode looks like. This is what a geode looks like from when you find one. So basically we have... Let me close this off. Let's get this tough. So basically, there is going to be the tough blocking up this like this. Then this. And then this. So this is what one looks like. And you have loads of these block of amosites. These where you can get the shards from. And basically that's it. I'm just gonna... You know what? This sound is just amazing. But guys, this was going to be the end of the video. I basically just went over everything which is in this new snapshot. And if you want to play it, it's going to be pretty... You just upload the snapshot. Check out... If you don't know how to do that, check out a tutorial on how to do that. because I can't give you that kind of a tutorial. But guys, that will be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video, and also please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, and it actually matters. So yeah, please subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.